Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to assemble the Harvest 72-inch food rotation shelving unit from Reliance. As you check your packaging, there should be 64 short straps and 42 long straps. There are 3 sizes of can tracks, 24 small, 7 medium, and 5 large. You should also have 4 angle posts, 4 short wide beams, 4 long wide beams, and 15 narrow bars. Of course, if you're assembling a different model, you'll have different parts. One of the long wide beams is going to have the Reliance logo on it. This installs last, so set it aside. One important thing to remember as you assemble is keep the notch down. I'm assembling this unit by myself, so I'm going to go ahead and put the back together before I stand it up. As you can see, I'm using a lightweight rubber mallet and not a hammer. If you use a hammer, you probably dent it or chip the paint. These things fit together really easy. All you have to do is stick that rivet down into that notch and tap it together. Now that I have all 4 of the short wide beams on, I'll go ahead and put the other 2 posts on. I wouldn't recommend assembling this on a finished floor like linoleum or carpet or hardwood floor. You'll damage it. I want to put this last long wide beam on before I stand it up. Okay, looking good. It's all standing there all by itself. Now reference the instructions that came with the unit so you know how far apart to put the cross beams. All you have to do is count how many notches between each one. Just follow those instructions and keep putting them in until you get them all the way up to the top. Now that I've got the front done, I'll move to the back. And it's the same routine. I just count how many notches between each one, move my way up. It's a good idea to go ahead and unpack your can tracks and separate them by size. You just slip them in the back, snap them in the front. You'll notice you have 3 sizes, large, medium, and small. I'm going to put the large ones on the bottom, the mediums in the middle, and the small ones on top. If you have trouble with the front snapping down, just slip it sideways and then drop it down and then slide it back in. It'll fit fine. Take one of the cans you're going to use and adjust your can tracks so they're the right width. As you can see, I separated the straps. Now I can just snap them on. I found that the long ones work great just from end to end for the number 10 can. You just adjust your can tracks and just snap those things on there. It's real easy. I laid the frame down on its back. It's a little easier. The large can tracks take 5 rows of straps. After the first row, I stood the unit back up again, started installing my can tracks. As you can see, I used a can to adjust the width. You need to be careful not to make them too tight. You want those cans to roll pretty easy. It'd be perfectly fine to attach the straps as you went. I just found it a little more efficient to do it this way. When adjusting for shorter cans, you're not going to use the full length of the straps. So if you just use one for a template, that keeps you consistent. Now it's time to install the wide beam with the logo. When you're done installing that, take a quick walk around and make sure that all the rivets are set down and the notches tight.